The government should be there to protect people and to prevent them from undergoing abusive practices. And there is no more abusive practice than conversion therapy. Conversion therapy starts on the basis that there is, or on the assumption that there is something wrong with you or sinful with you and that you need to be fixed. And what it doesn't take account of, conversion therapy, is that people know themselves. They don't need somebody else to tell them who they are. And that's why this debate is going to be very important. The government has half accepted that conversion therapy is wrong, though it puts the cutoff limit at 18. They've half accepted that it's wrong, but they haven't included trans people in those that ban on conversion therapy. And I would suggest they rapidly include trans people because the evidence is such that these conversion therapies are likely to see an increase in depression amongst young people and also the prospect of self-harm.
Well, let's have a look at what the government says. One of the complexities is that those who experience gender dysphoria may seek talking therapy, and it is vital that legitimate support is not inadvertently impacted. That's why they say they're taking this slowly. They're being cautious about this.
Well, they don't need to be cautious. They've spent 3 years looking into this since the consultation was originally launched. And you've got such bodies as the British Association of Counselling and Psychotherapy clearly coming out and saying that the conversion therapy is an abusive practice and it shouldn't be conducted by any person of note. Now, really, we've got to ask ourselves why it is that it should be banned. Surely it's people's free choice to undergo any kind of therapy they want, would argue. However, we do ban things like quack cancer cures because people who are desperate will often try anything. And there are too many charlatans out there who want to tell you that you can do this through the application of some snake oil or whatever it is they are selling to you. The fact is that conversion therapy does not work, and it is an abusive practice, and those people who undergo it are more likely to consider self-harm. That's nothing that that's nothing that we as a civilized society should be condoning, and I want the government to step clearly on the side of those people who are at threat from this torture, because I believe it is torture, conversion therapy.
Final question. We've got about a minute left. Do you think parts of your party, at the top of your party even, do you think they have problems with the trans community?
I think there's a real problem in all parties, actually. We've seen both the Green Party, the Labour Party and the Conservative Party having an internal debate about trans issues. And I wonder what that debate's really about, because trans people have the right to exist. They are citizens. They have right to the same rights as everybody else. And I want Parliament to stand up for that. And I would also ask those people who are dubious about giving rights to trans people about looking at the evidence. There is no evidence whatsoever that conversion therapy works. There is no evidence whatsoever that trans people are in any way a threat to anyone else. I just wish they would look at the facts and then come to a conclusion.